Why your content shouldn't be about you is the worst advice you can follow. You've probably heard that before, right? The gurus say your content should only be about your ideal customer, not you. Talk to their pain, talk to their frustration, their journey. But here's the truth. If they don't see you, they won't trust you can help them. And if they don't know you, they're not buying from you. And that's not just a messaging issue, it's a money issue, a legacy issue, a freedom issue. So if you're tired of pouring your heart into your content and still hearing crickets, and if you're tired of doing everything they've told you to do and still be invisible, I'm about to show you what to fix first. Because you can be the most prepared, well-prayed up expert in your field, in your niche, but if they get stranger danger energy when they see your page, they ain't reaching for their wallet. The truth is, you can't build a business off of strangers, and you can't create a connection if you're hiding behind posts that look good but don't get remembered. And friend, God didn't call you to blend in. He called you to show up truthfully, fully, and in alignment with who He made you to be. So stick with me, because we're flipping this whole no one cares about you situation upside down. And yeah, it might ruffle a few feathers, but I'm good with that. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to fix first, so your message lands, so you can finally become the obvious choice, and so the right clients start saying yes. Hey friend, if we haven't met, I'm Wanda, copywriter, coach, and recovering overthinker. I teach Christian female solopreneurs how to turn word soup into brand messaging that builds trust, reflects your God-given difference, and sells effortlessly. Because when your words reveal who you truly are, the right people notice. So if you're done blending in and ready to stand out so you can build a profitable business you've been praying about, this one's for you. Timestamps are in the description. Let's go. You've been told your content should be about them, not you. So you're speaking to their problem. You're pointing to their transformation, but your content still isn't converting. You're still like, why isn't anyone buying from me? And listen, it's not because your offer isn't good. It's because your content feels forgettable, generic, safe. It's because your audience doesn't feel like they know you. And if they don't feel like they know you, they're not going to trust you with their hard-earned dinero. Here's the part no one's told you yet. People don't connect with products. They connect with people, with stories, I can't say this word, with familiarity, with someone they recognize. You've heard the term stranger danger, right? That's exactly how your content feels when they don't know who's behind it. You're a complete stranger. So if they don't know you, they're going to feel on guard. So there's no trust, no connection, no sales. You see, when you hide the things that make you you, an empty nester or a solopreneur that struggles to get the microphone working, you become invisible to the very people you're called to serve. That's why you can have the most valuable offer in the world. You can mention all the right features, all the right benefits, and still be invisible online. And this isn't about sharing everything that goes on in your life. This is about sharing more of you, your point of view, your quirks, what makes you unique. So the right people will say, that's the one I want to work with. And if someone bounces because they don't vibe with who you are, polarizing isn't a problem. It's actually a blessing, because you want to connect with people who naturally connect with you, not convince the ones who don't. Being real doesn't mean oversharing, and it doesn't mean trauma dumping, and it definitely doesn't mean spilling your business for likes. Please don't do that. But when all you hear online is, be authentic, be vulnerable, you probably think, okay, but how much is too much? How much is enough? You might wonder if sharing your behind the scenes is oversharing, or if talking about the love of Jesus will turn people away, or if you need to wait until you have a robust amount of followers to share the real you, and you start second guessing everything you do share. Is this too vulnerable? Will they judge me? Does this even matter? So instead you stay quiet, you shrink, you stick to surface level content that feels generic and safe. And sure, you might be getting a like every now and again, here and there, but you're not generating the income or the impact that you dream of. And you're so focused on undersharing that you're under-connecting. And trust me, as a chronic introvert, I've been there, and it keeps you stuck. My friend, authenticity doesn't mean oversharing, or being real doesn't mean being reckless. It's about creating alignment, because when you share with intention, not impulse, You build a brand that feels inviting, and the right people will start leaning in. And later in this video, I'm going to show you the hidden cost of staying safe. And once you see it, you'll never see your content the same way again. So, how do you start showing yourself without turning your feed into a diary? Simple. Be strategic about what you share. You don't have to share your deepest trauma, but you can share what matters to you. Think, you love Jesus. You love MasterChef and any of the baking championships. You love ice cream and pizza. I mean, who doesn't? You're introverted, extroverted. You love anthropology's quirky kitchen products, or how your precious doodle barks while you're filming this video. If you're a Grace Insider, you already know that my beautiful Bernie Doodle Naji has his own little column in my emails. Yes, he has opinions. Or if your business is built on stolen moments between laundry, say that too. By the way, that's all me. So you're not just sharing random facts. They're connection points. More on that later. People will trust you if they feel like they know you, even just a little. When you share glimpses of your life, they see a person, not a product. And here's the magic. When you mirror what they're living, they can recognize themselves in you. That's the difference. People really don't care about you or me, but they love seeing themselves in us. And here's the other benefit of being you. When your content reflects who you are, not just what you do, it doesn't feel salesy. You create content from a place of serving, not selling. It's not just content anymore. It's impact. It's mentorship. It's marketing with meaning. Because suddenly you're not just another business owner pitching a product and making people click, stranger danger. You're a woman they relate to. And when people feel seen and understood, they lean in, they listen, and they pull out their credit card. So stop playing it safe. It's not safe. It's expensive. You're leaving money on the table. And that's the thing most women miss. I'll show you what hiding is costing you, really costing you, in a sec. But first, if you feel like your content is invisible, here's where you should start. Because 9 times out of 10, the number one reason your content isn't converting is because your brand message isn't clear. And I can help you with that. Go ahead and grab Messaging Reset. It's a free mini course that'll help you with your brand messaging. I'll link it below. Listen, this is the foundation. If you skip this, you're going to keep pouring hours into offers and content that still gets crickets. And the good thing is, once you nail it, it'll start doing the heavy lifting for you. Then the real question becomes, what's the real cost of you hiding? Let's talk about it. When you wait until you have more followers to reveal the real you, or until your website is more polished, or your filming setup is more professional, and you feel more ready, that delay isn't protecting your brand. It's costing you. It's costing you income. It's costing you the business you've been praying about. It's costing you the financial and time freedom you've been praying about. It's costing impact. There are people out there waiting for what only you have to offer. It costs you family time. It costs you money, probably more than you want to admit. It costs you stress, burnout. You've been praying for a breakthrough, but friend, what if hiding is the one thing standing in your way? So what does hiding actually look like in real life? I'm going to paint a picture for you. It's like showing up to a networking event in your little black dress. You choose to wear the little black dress because it's expected. It's classic. It's safe. It won't draw attention. But you really want to wear that jean designer dress, the one that'll stop conversations mid-sentence because it's different. It's unique. So while the little black dress is classic, no one remembers it. But that jean dress, that's what makes you unforgettable. And when your message is like that little black dress, you're cautious, you're quiet, you're contained, controlled. And your audience picks up on that energy, even if they don't know what it is. So don't build a little black dress business. God didn't give you your story, your style, your strategy so you can just blend in on purpose. I'm sure the guru marketers are going to scream when I say this, but I just have to. You go first, my friend, not your ideal customer. You show up with your point of view so your people can find you. You show up with your story so they see themselves mirrored in you. Only then do you layer in the language that your audience needs to hear. So how do you actually do that without oversharing or watering yourself down? Stick with me because I'm going to share that next. If this has helped you so far, please hit like, subscribe, and that notification bell so you won't miss my next videos. And maybe share it with a friend who's also stuck and needs to hear this. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, here's a glimpse of one of my favorite things to teach inside the AI brand messaging lab. They're called connection points. Creating connection points for your brand looks like choosing 2 to 3 things that you can share about yourself on a regular basis. Feel free to screenshot this. Some connection points you might want to use are sharing your faith, sharing your family life, whether it's your kids, your marriage, or the caregiver of elder parents, your daily routines, your morning coffee, quiet time, workouts, your work style. Are you a structured planner? Do you have creative bursts at a certain time of day? Or do you love working at night? Your cultural background. What's your heritage like? Traditions, your language, your geographic location. Are you a city girl? Do you have small town roots? Do you love coastal living? Are you for or against a cause you want to share? These categories are like windows into your life, not open doors. They can guide your storytelling with healthy boundaries. This is how you build trust before the sales page. We share strategically because people care when they see themselves in your story, when your story helps them see their own. So comment below, what's one oddly specific thing about you that you think your people would love to hear from you? For me, I call my GPTs queen because, obviously, or maybe how I buy bananas in sets of 2, like 2 green, 2 barely ripe, and 2 that are ripe. Don't judge. So here's my challenge for you this week. Write 1 brave piece of content that shares something small but meaningful. A moment you doubted yourself, or a scripture that has pulled you through. A story that maybe reminded you of why this work even matters. 1 post, 1 seed of trust, and before you know it, your people will start saying, this is someone I really want to work with. Because the moment you start showing up with your unique point of view is when people start paying attention. So if you're ready to get clear on what makes you the obvious choice, watch the next video. Keep it simple and give yourself some grace. Adios for now.